Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be solving the LeetCode question, Excel sheet column numbers. So in this question we're given a column title as appeared in an Excel sheet. When you respond, its corresponding column number. So what does this mean? So let's say we're given the letter A, and A corresponds to 1. And let's say we're given the letter Z or Z, depending from where you're from. We have it corresponds to the number 26. And now let's say we have AA, right? AA is going to correspond to 26 plus 1. So then in this case, we're going to have 27. And this is going to keep going until AB, AC, AD, all the way up to AZ. And when we have AZ, we have a value of 26 multiplied by 2, which is 52. Okay, and then this is going to keep going. So we could also have three letters. So we could have A, and A, which is going to start off with the value of 53. And it's going to keep going on, right? And so this is what we have to do. And if you look at this, we kind of have a pattern. So when we have just one letter, right? When we have one space, we have 26 possibilities that can go into that one space. So now let's say we have two spaces, right? So we have a space for two letters. So in this case, we have 26 possibilities to go over here, and we also have 26 possibilities to go over here. And to calculate what that is, it's just going to be 26 multiplied by 26, which is nothing but 26 squared. Similarly, just so you understand completely, if we have three letters, then each of the letter has a probability, has 26 different options that could go inside of that. So another way to say that is the base for this is 26. And we can use that knowledge in order to calculate the column number. So let's just take a quick look at how that looks like. Okay, so let's start off with the letter A, right? Pretty simple. And when we go to the first place, so how are we going to calculate this? So we have A multiplied by whatever the base is. So in this case, the base is 26, since there are 26 different possibilities. And since it's only one letter, right? So when we're at the first unit or letter, we're going to go do 26 to the power of 0. And what is the value of A going to be here? A is the first letter, so it's going to have a value of 1. So we're going to do 1 multiplied by 26 to the power of 0, which equals to 1. And if you look over here, that's our answer. Okay, so now if we go to B, it's going to be the same thing. But instead of a value of A1, so let's say this was B over here, instead of value of 1, this would have a value of 2, right? So, alright, so let's now take a look at a two-letter Excel column number, A and B, okay? And so that's pretty simple, and we're going to start off with the first letter. So that's going to be B multiplied by 26 to the power of 0. Now we're going to go to the next letter, which is A, and we're going to add that. So A multiplied by 26. Now we're going to increase the power by 1. So 26 to the power of 1. So in this case, B is going to be nothing else but 2. So 2 multiplied by 1 is 1. And plus 1 multiplied by 26 is 26. And this equals to 27. So I'm pretty sure you get it, but let's just do one final example. So let's say we have B, Z, and C. In this case, it's going to be C multiplied by 26 to the power of 0 plus Z multiplied by 26 to the power of 1 plus B multiplied by 26 to the power of 2. And when you solve that, you should get the answer. So I think it's pretty simple. So now let's just look at how the code for this looks like. So before we get into code, I just want to show you a quick thing. So in order to write this, we should understand what the OR function does. And all it does is you give it a letter, right? In this case, we're going to give it a capital A, and it's going to give you the ASCII value of that letter. So in this case, I'm pretty sure capital A has an ASCII value of 65. But in our question, we wanted, so for example, for A, we wanted 1, since it's the first letter. For B, we wanted 2, and so on and so forth. Let's see how we can do that. So let's say, for example, let's say we look at capital D, right? So we have capital D here, and has a value of 68. So what we're going to do over here is we're going to take whatever letter we want. So let's say we want to find the value of a capital D. We're going to subtract that with a capital A. So capital A, since that's our first letter. Okay, there we go. So in this case, we get 3, but D is the fourth letter. It's A, B, C, and D. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that, and we're going to add 1 to it. So this is what we're going to be using to find the value or the place of our letter. And the fact that all of our letters are capital and they're the same case makes this a lot easier. Okay, so now let's go to our Leet code. So we're going to start off by initializing a variable called results, and in the beginning it's just going to have a value of 0. And this is what we're going to return in the ending. Okay, so now we're going to iterate through each of our characters. So for characters in S. And first, what we need to do is we need to find the ASCII value for it. So in order to do that, we're going to do the same thing. So we need to first find the ASCII value of our character, subtract that with the ASCII value of capital A, and then add 1. So we got our ASCII value, and let's just save it in a variable X. And after we do that, we're going to add this to our results. So our result is going to be results multiplied by 26, since 26 is our base. And over here, we're going to add this variable over here. So plus X. Okay, and that should be it. And we go outside of our for loop, and over here we return our result. Sorry, return. Okay, so let's submit our solution. And as you can see, our solution did get accepted. And finally, do let me know what you thought about the video. And don't forget to like and subscribe if this video helped you. Thank you.